If you audition for The Voice, you might wake up with a dick on your face.
Go. It's better when it goes.
What's up guys, it's Nick and this is a story about the time I auditioned for The Voice. It was about Saturday morning. Me and my friend were staying at an AirBnb, which I totally recommend going to. Tyson and Jay's Airbnb was amazing. They were so nice. Everyone there was awesome and sweet. It's really affordable, and I will put their link in the description down below so you can go and check it out. And you can stay there in Philadelphia. So I wake up at about 9 a.m. because one of our roommates is auditioning with us, but she's auditioning in the morning and we're auditioning in the afternoon. So I wake up, I go on audition with her, you know, we practice, we sing to each other, and we go about our days. It's now later on in the day and we're heading to the convention center. As we're walking, we see a group of people. We're like, okay, they're auditioning with us. And we see more people, and 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 more people. Sooner or later, we see a line. We see a huge line. We saw a line that wrapped up twice around the convention center. Twice! So we arrive there and it's about 2 a.m. We finally get to the front of the line, or by the entrance where they're checking the badges and everything, and it's about 3 o'clock, so we are already waiting in line for about an hour, give or take. So we finally make it in, and there is a bigger line in the room. This line wraps around the whole room about 5 times. So we get in line, and my friend eventually cuts in line. He cuts, and that's where I screwed up. I should have cut it with him because he got in and out in about an hour. So he got to the Airbnb at like 4 p.m. So I'm waiting in line, and I meet this guy. He's pretty cool. You know, talks about all of his singing adventures, how he auditioned for America's Got Talent, blah blah blah. So we finally get in front of the line, and it's about right now 5 o'clock. So I was already waiting in line for 3 hours. 3 hours! So, we go check in. I'm like, yeah, this is me, I'm Nicola, blah blah, I'm auditioning for The Voice. And she's like, alright, here's your badge, here's everything else. Go wait another line. So I go and wait another line. We finally, about like a couple of minutes pass, like 20, 30 minutes pass, no big deal. We go down into another waiting room underground. Another waiting room. So we go and sit down in the waiting room for about another 3 hours. Give or take, there is 8,000 people at the audition, and they already cut off 1,000 people. So I'm sitting down, I'm like, yeah, okay, I made the cut to audition, awesome. You know, it's about 5 o'clock, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna be auditioning in 45 minutes-ish, because that's what they told us, and I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna forget any lines, I'm not gonna do anything. Keep in mind, at about 2 o'clock when I arrived there, I was fine, I had all my lines, I was prepared, I was focused and ready to go. I get into the waiting room before the audition, our last waiting room where we wait, and I was here till about 8 o'clock. So now I've been waiting for 6.5 hours. At the start, I was mentally prepared, I was focused, I had all my lines. When I got to that waiting room, I started going over the lines and I got really, really tired. Like, I got sleepy tired. That was my mistake number 1. You want to always bring food and you always want to bring snacks and water because you're gonna wait a while. So I go and I'm waiting. I'm going over my lines, you know, talking to people, talking about what their auditioning songs are, or what the songs they're auditioning with are. And I'm starting to go over the lines, and I'm starting to forget them. I'm just forgetting one, so I started like repeating another line. So now I'm sitting there repeating, and so I finally get it right. I'm like, alright, now I have it, I'm fine, I'm focused, I'm ready. Wait in line for about another 2 hours. So now I'm hella tired, almost about to pass out, and I'm about to audition the biggest audition of my life. So we finally get into our groups of 10, we finally go, we walk to the audition room, and we just go and audition. Everyone was great. Everyone in my audition room was amazing. The judge was amazing and everything, the whole experience was amazing. Everybody goes up, they talk, they say their name, they audition, they sing, they sit down. We give a little applause and the next one goes up. I go up and I'm like, hi, I'm Nicola, I'll be singing Hello from Lionel Richie, and I just go. Halfway through the song at about verse number 4/5, I forget the line. So I repeat the line, realize I repeat the line, and ask to start over again. That was my mistake. Mistake number 2. So I'm like, oh, I messed up. Can I just restart it? And I'll nail it this time. So I go again, I repeat the verse again, but without stopping, I just go all the way through and nail the rest of the audition. At the end of the audition, the judge was like, hey, I want you to get a call back, and the rest of you can go. So I'm like, alright. So I didn't get the call back. Whatever, I'll just make it next year. As I'm leaving, the judge walks up to me, he's like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, sure. So, he sets me aside and he's like, hey, you were really good, and if you didn't screw up like 2 of those lines, you would have been fine and you would have made the callbacks. When I sit down after I was singing the song, I was fine. I had the lyrics. I don't know why, I guess I just got nervous and whatever. He's like, yeah, if you didn't screw up those lines, you probably would have made it. I would have let you through. I just wanted to know that you sang, you did really good, you sound amazing. Next time, you won't forget your lines. I'm like, yeah, hopefully next time. So now, after the audition, after I got out, it was really late. Like, it's now about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. My friend walks up to me and he rushes over to me, he's like, dude, are you okay? Like, what happened? Like, I got out at 4 and you got out at 10. Like, what? I'm like, yeah, we were just waiting in a long line and I was just here for a long time. I was like, dude, I thought you got lost, I thought you got kidnapped, I thought you got killed. You're in a city where you don't know where you are, where you don't know anything. We get back to the Airbnb and we're all just sitting at the table, we're talking about how auditions went. I'm like, you know what? I don't drink often. I'm gonna have a couple of shots of vodka and, you know, have some fun. Not so smart. Not so smart with vodka. Not so much a good idea. I was just waiting in line for 7.5 hours and I didn't eat anything. So I was on an empty stomach. Mistake. I'm just sitting here chugging shot after shot after shot. I took like four vodka shots and I was like, alright, you know, being a little bit drunk, I'm going to go and like party or something. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna put my head down for just a couple of seconds. I feel a little bit tired and then I'll walk up and then start dancing or whatever. Put my head down and it stays down. I don't wake up. So I am passed out on the table after drinking 4 shots of vodka on an empty stomach. Mistake. Being the friend that my friend is, he grabs a Sharpie and starts writing on my face. Yeah, he starts writing on my face. He picked my head up, drew a unibrow, put my head down. I'm still not awake. Picked my head up, drew a Hitler mustache, put my head down. I'm still not awake. He keeps doing this and doing this and doing this. I eventually, wake up, I eventually get some consciousness, and I wake up to him actually picking me up into my own bed. Because apparently, when I was drunk and when I was trying to walk to my bed, I actually just fell asleep on his bed like this. Like spread out, just my face straight onto the bed, my feet dangling off the side of the bed. I just look crazy. So I wake up to him picking me up into my bed. I'm like, alright, whatever. You know, a couple of hours passes, like 5 in the morning. I wake up and I go to the bathroom and I notice that there's way more things on my face than a unibrow and a Hitler stash. Well, actually, one more thing. My friend, being the friend that he is, drew an actual dick on my forehead. Balls and, scrotum and everything. Like, just straight up a dick on my head. A dick. So I wake up, I'm like, dude, what the f***? Like, you literally drew a dick on my face, you drew a unibrow, you drew a Hitler stash. He's like, yeah, I did, because you were drunk and you were stupid. Like, yeah. He kinda was. So yeah, that was the story of me auditioning for The Voice. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. All of my social media links will be in the description down below, so you can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, add me on Facebook, whatever you need to do. Go subscribe to my channel if you like it, the content that I put up on this channel. Smash that like button. Can we get to 10 likes on this video? And 5 dislikes? You guys love that dislike button, so see if we can hit 5 dislikes. Rule of thumb. If you go to The Voice auditions, you might get drunk and wake up with a dick on your face. With that being said, I hope you guys liked this video, and YouTube, I'll see you later. Bye guys. Woo!